rich people only go date rich people, they say. The others say that for a girl, it doesn't matter how much money she has.
Rich men only looking for a beautiful trophy to admire.
And they don't really care how much money the girl has. I am agree with both of these concepts.
I know you're confused, but stay with me in this video
and let me explain you the whole concept of a broke girl dating a rich man. Is it possible or not? If yes, how is it possible? As a girl who doesn't come from a lot of money, can you date a guy who's having a fancy lifestyle, making millions per year, and can give you that fancy lifestyle you always desired? Hello guys, it's Halina and I'm so back with another relationship matter to talk about. As you all know, I help girls to date high value men, and one of the biggest problems I face during these times that I'm working with girls is that so many of them doesn't come from a family of wealth or from generational wealth, from rich families and everything. And the first problem they're facing is that they limit themselves a lot into the same level that they're coming from. They think if their family is not rich, they're not rich neither, they should always date a broke ass guy or
a guy who's still figuring out, and they're wasting so much time
on these type of guys. Meanwhile, that they're so beautiful and so potential to get their life they actually desire from rich guys. In overall, convincing these girls that their beauty is enough and they can easily go for a guy who would value them and who would actually be ready to serve them, the guy who's so sure about them and can have a lovely relationship with financial security.
These girls are still so stuck with the whole mentality that male content creators put into their head by making contents like, oh, rich guys only go for rich girls in order to make sure that
they don't want them for money. But the problem is that real rich man does not concern himself by the whole concept of this girl wants me for my money, because a man who's smart enough to make that much of money is smart enough to know the worth of pure feminine energy. He knows that the feminine energy can make him richer. Spending money on that feminine energy, spending money on that woman and being with her and getting her energy can make him thousands or millions of more money. So he's simply not concerned. Even if they feel like you are so interested in them for their money, they have no problem because they know what they're getting instead of what they're giving. And a smart man, a millionaire, a trust fund is never worried if you want him for money or not. Yes, they may get so concerned that if you only want them for money, but in overall, girls are very emotional creatures, and if you just be interested in his money first, after a while you're gonna care about him too. So a rich man, a smart man is not really concerned. But let's be honest, yes,
it's very much easier and more probable for trust fund girls to date trust fund dudes.
Yes, it is true, because when there is a huge difference between the level of life of the man and the girl,
their daily habits are very different, their experience from life is very different, their favorite hobby is very different, the type of gym they go, the type of problems they have, they can be super unrelated, which has a solution.
In overall, if you're so interested in fancy lifestyle and having this type of man, you can easily go to YouTube and get yourself educated. Become a more interesting person. Become a person that your words are not cheap. Be out of your level and go and learn more. So when you have the opportunity to talk with these people, you have something interesting to say. You are not getting bored about what they say, and they're not getting so overwhelmed and bored about your discussions needed. Because in overall, financially, you guys are so different. You guys are so unrelated to each other. But if you want a better life, you should be the one who make yourself related to him. And with this, acknowledge that you're so sure that you're gonna get that lifestyle one day. You are preparing yourself to be in that situation. Maybe you want to go learn tennis, maybe you want to sign in into a more expensive gym for, I don't know, €10 per month. more.
Or maybe that you have to pretend first, pretend that you are like them, and then you will become like them actually.
Second reason why a trust fund girl has more opportunities to meet with these guys is because they have more opportunity to be with these people. And overall, when you have more money, you most probably gonna hang out in expensive restaurants with your friends randomly.
You're gonna go to more expensive restaurants, more expensive coffee shops, more expensive, I don't know, shopping malls, or in overall, you may live in a good neighborhood and suddenly the house beside you is a trust fund guy who's getting interested in you. So the chance of a rich girl meeting a rich man is so much more than your chance as a girl who's not coming from that much of money.
But the chance is not zero. What is important is that you making yourself capable of being related to these people. So once you have the opportunity to have a conversation with them, to meet them or anything, you are not super unrelated. Let's be honest, a girl cannot be poor. We don't have something as a poor girl. Yes, we have something as a poor man, but we don't have something as a poor girl. Why?
Because a girl can be poor today, she cannot afford even McDonald's today, and tomorrow a wealthy man would fall in love with her and she's living in a mansion. But men don't have this option.
That's why we don't have anything as a poor girl. And whoever is poor as a girl, it's their choice easily. Actually, don't be offended, but it is. And overall, more videos gonna be made on this topic definitely, but this is, let's say, part one, or this is the first one. We're gonna definitely go deeper into it, and I want to also talk about how can we make our chance equal to those girls who already have that lifestyle. So make sure that you're subscribing if you're interested in this matter.